Spain's biggest tapas chains, from Montaditos to Lizarrán and more. Are these places any good, or are they just conveyor belts of bad, flavorless food? Today we're going to go on a chain tapas crawl and we're going to answer that question. So Venga, let's go. Hey guys, I'm James Blick and welcome to Spain Revealed. This channel is all about exploring Spain like a local. On this channel we visit really local tapas bars, but like any country, Spain has chain tapas bars. Places that make Spanish food or Spanish style food, but there's like 300 of them throughout the country. And you know, I walk around and I see them, I'm like, what are they like? Are they any good? So we're gonna hit 4 of the biggest tapas chains in this country. We're gonna rate the food of each of them. Yoli's behind the camera, she'll be with me. Let's do it. Okay, so our first stop is Lizarrán. This place opened in Sitges in Catalonia in 1988, and they have 300 locations throughout Spain. And these guys specialize in pinchos, which is a style of tapas from the Basque country. So here we are in Lizarrán. As you see, Casa de Pinchos. So this is a place that does pinchos, and they're all on the bar there, and you can grab them. They have a menu here where they do a whole bunch more stuff. They do huevos rotos, or broken eggs, croquetas, patatas bravas. So they do a full range of classics, but what they're really known for are their pinchos. And so, as I say, if you go up to the Basque country, you're going to see these things on bread. So here we've got tortilla de patata on bread. We've got a focaccia bread with ensaladilla rusa with a quail egg on top. And we got this one. I was feeling kind of naughty. So this is some sort of kind of hard bread, a little cold, and it's got bacon and it looks like sweet sauce or something. And we've got 2 beers. Yoli, you've got your beer. So let's see. I mean, you know, to the eye, all looks very pretty. Oh. So, salud, cheers. First pinchos down the hatch. Shall I go for the tortilla first?
Yes.
So it looks kind of runny on the inside, which is a good sign. Okay, I'm not gonna eat the bread because I don't want to fill up. We've got a lot of tapas to eat. Okay, so how is that? The egg is overcooked. You know, when it becomes like, the temperature's been too hot and it's a bit, I'm gonna say floury, a bit kind of dusty or something.
No, okay.
I don't know, when do you have a go, Yoli?
I see there's onion that it has been caramelized, so you know, that might add some yumminess to it.
Yeah.
I'm missing a little bit of salt, of course. Kind of not bad. A bit too sweet, maybe. You know, they've overdone the whole caramelizing of the onion, maybe. Not a terrible tortilla at all. No. I've had way worse.
Okay.
My God.
So the tortilla pincho is a classic with the green pepper on top. But this one doesn't really ring any bells with bacon and caramelized onion and this sort of odd, hard bread.
Gracias.
So what happens here at Lizarrán is they ring a bell every now and again and bring out hot pinchos and they walk around with it and you grab one. So this one has Secreto Ibérico, which is a tasty cut from the Iberian pig. Pork's dry. Potatoes are nice. Fine. Sweet sauce, kind of a like curry sauce in there. Not really a big fan, but you know, it's kind of fast food, and for that, it's fine, it's okay. It seems pretty natural. So here we've got bacon, caramelized onion, barbecue sauce, and this odd sort of shell-shaped bread. Reminds me of the pizzas you used to get from Pizza Hut, or maybe you still do, covered in sweet barbecue sauce. All right.
You know, that curry touch. Kind of tasty and not too sweet actually, so not bad. I guess that they make sure that it's well cooked through, so yeah. It's kind of dry, yeah.
Okay, so do you want to try this quail egg one?
Oh God, yeah, but remember you want me looking pretty, you know, and this is not going to be very pretty.
You make me sound like a chauvinist. Wow.
Not my favorite. Yeah, it's not very tasty. Kind of tastes of nothing really. Focaccia is not very good. You can tell it's been cut a while ago, so it's gone a little bit hard on the outside. So you wanna have a go?
Okay.
Messy.
Kind of reminds me of airline food. It's just all kind of meh. So the only flavor I'm getting from these things is when there's an intense sweet sauce or something like that. I mean, the tortilla was fine, that was all right. But the rest of it's sort of like kind of not very flavorful ingredients and then shoved in with some big sauce that really gives it a big oomph. Yeah, fast food. I guess that's what it is. But tortilla wasn't bad. So what am I going to give this out of 5 on the food scale? I'm going to give it 2. I'm going to give it a 2.
Yeah.
You agree? Yeah. Okay, Yoli agrees.
Yeah.
2 for Lizarrán. Okay, so Montaditos is the next stop. Now, we're not sitting in a Montaditos right now. We were just sitting in a Montaditos, but they asked us to leave because we weren't allowed to film. And so we'd shot, I was really funny too. We'd shot some,
yeah, it was great.
Yoli was laughing a lot. There's a lot of good jokes. It was really good content.
We're having a picnic now.
Yeah, and so we've had to remove all of that because I don't want to get the manager in trouble. And so we're not going to use any of the content that we shot in Montaditos. And we're going to do a little vlog style here because we got the food to take away. So we're still going to eat Montaditos, but not in Montaditos. Now, just a little brief thing about Montaditos. There are hundreds of these throughout Spain. They also have them in Miami. And a Montadito is a little sandwich. So everything's a little sandwich. They've expanded it to other dishes as well. But these places are popular with students. It's out of control, these places. It was heaving, but we've got it to take away. So let's dig into these Montaditos. We also got a little surprise, which is some like chicken popcorn weird stuff. I don't know. Just I don't know. Who cares? Why not?
Yeah.
So here we are, not in Montaditos. We've got the Reina Sofia Museum behind me. So I'm going to eat Montaditos with Picasso's lining the walls of the building beside me. I'm going to do the little unboxing here, show you what we've got.
Great.
I read out my order in the material that we cut away, but here I have a serranito, which is a sandwich from Seville. I have carriada, which is a stewed beef or pork cheek. I have meatballs. That one looks pretty dire. And I have something else. Can't even remember what I got. I think that was one you ordered, Yoli. And the surprise element, popcorn chicken. Wow. All right, dig in. Pretty sad looking meatball.
Yeah, I know.
Tastes like meat, but not real meat.
Yeah.
This looks all right. The carriada, it looks like carriada. There's something, there's like cheese down there or something. It's like manchego.
Manchego.
Yeah. That one's actually okay. The meatball I didn't like at all, but the carriada, the pork cheek, yeah, I mean, it kind of tastes like what it is. It tastes real.
Right.
So yeah. Serranito. They're a little cold now after the whole hoo-ha of getting kicked out and stuff like that. Kind of not bad. A weird flavor in there. It's like weird caramelized onion. Kind of real, but something odd going on. And then the unidentified Montadito. We can't remember what this one was that we ordered. Ensaladilla rusa. Tastes like it's been frozen and defrosted. I don't know.
Yum.
Yeah. So this stuff, popcorn chicken. It's like a cheesy thing. So here we go. Tastes like fast food. Again, I would say we've gone to 2 so far. The quality in Lizarrán is better, in my opinion. I'm getting some context now on this kind of food. I mean, the pork cheek was okay. It was good. The others were, well, a little bit weird. Yoli, I want to hear what you think.
Right, so first of all, the serranito. No, this is not good. That weird flavor, yeah, it's chemical. It's like rubber.
Did you get yours with extra rubber?
That's it. That might be it. So how it gets kind of weird when you heat it up, actually. Serrano ham or Iberian ham, heat it up like in the oven, in recipes, not my favorite. And I think maybe that's what's happened here. You know, it's gone a little bit weird. Carrillada, yeah, with a little bit of cheese. Let's see.
Classic combo.
The meat is kind of tasty, it doesn't have a lot of flavor. I mean, this hasn't been kind of slow cooked for like hours and hours. It's fast food, but it doesn't need to be that fast. Meatball. That's really bad. Last one. There's some pickle in there, which I like. I like the texture, you know, because of course of the caramelized onion. It's actually this kind of fried thing, it's kind of dry and it's crunchy. So that's nice. But then there is like this kind of sweetness to it that I don't love. So yeah, not that good either. I just have it without the sauce. Better than the meatball. Really fast food, like I could be in McDonald's right now.
So we have decided though that the chips are pretty good.
Yeah,
good
they're
chips.
yummy.
So
here you have. Best thing.
Best thing. So what score are we going to give it? Yoli and I were just discussing that. We're going to give it a 1.5 out of 5. Yeah, pretty average. So, all right, on to La Sureña. We'll see what they get on the 5 scale. Okay, so we're 2 tapas bars down. We've been to Lizarrán, Montaditos. Pretty average food so far, but what's interesting is I have seen a mixture of locals and tourists in both places. And it's interesting, a couple of people actually came up to me in Montaditos who'd seen the YouTube channel and had just gotten into town. And I was like, why are you here? There's all these great places on the YouTube channel. I understand they said it was really handy, it was by their hotel. And I don't know, let me know what you guys think. Maybe you've tried Montaditos, maybe I'm being a snob, or maybe I'm just spoiled because I have all these wonderful tapas bars around me every day. But have you been to Montaditos? Have you been to Lizarrán? What did you think? I would love to know in the comments below. Okay, let's keep moving to the next stop, La Sureña. Okay, now we're in La Sureña. So you can see it here, La Sureña, el origen del sur. So this place is really based on sort of southern Andalusian cuisine. I mean, they do a whole mix of things as well. And these chain got really famous with this franchise a few years back because they do these cubos, these buckets of beer. Yeah, there's ice in there. Each one has 5 little botellines, small beers in there of Cruz Campo, and they're €4. €4 for one of these. I upgraded to the Cruz Campo Especial and got it for €5. So one for you, Yoli, one for me. One of the things that's a bit of a pain about these places, it's the same in Montaditos, there's no table service. Now, you know, whatever. It's a little bit more like fast food that you have to go up. So in this case, you tell them what you want, they give you one of these buzzy things, and then once it rings, I'll go back and pick it up. It's food time, I'll go and get the food. We're buzzing. Gambas and bravas. You're a tapas man?
Thank you.
Okay, the food has come. We have 3 dishes here at La Sureña. We have patatas bravas, bravas and alioli. We have cazón, which is dogfish in an adobo, like breaded but also marinated with spices like cumin and vinegar and things like that. Really classic tapa from the south. And we have gambas cocidas. So these are just big prawns that have been boiled and are served cold. So I figured, you know, you don't have to do much to that, but we'll kind of see if they taste fresh, do they taste yummy. Okay, first comment is that the bravas don't really look like bravas. They look like potato wedges. It doesn't taste like brava sauce, it tastes like curry sauce. So let's try the alioli. The alioli doesn't taste like anything. If I went to Pizza Hut and got wedges with curry sauce, that's what I would expect. I'd be happy, but they're not bravas. Okay, cazón. This is a dish I really like. That one's actually not bad. That one's actually tastes like cazón. I mean, I've had a lot better cazón in my life, but that's alright. Okay, let's see how the prawns are. One little tip that if you're in Spain, a tradition that I thought everyone did, Yoli told me recently, you told me not everyone does this, is you suck the head. People will freak out, it's like not peeling the kiwi. I mean, it doesn't really taste like anything, which often happens with prawns. I'm not gonna knock them too many points on that one because in a lot of places you'll get prawns and they don't taste particularly amazing. So prices, this was €4, this was $7.50, and the cazón was $7. Anyway, what do you think, Yoli? You like cazón, I'd like to know your thoughts.
Yeah, Lizarrán.
Alright, give me the camera.
Very nice curry sauce. Yeah, like, no bravas. Yeah, it's curry sauce. Shall I go for the alioli? Yeah, no garlicky enough. It's almost no alioli, it's only mayonnaise, really. Not bad. I mean, I get the cumin in there, I get the vinegar. It's well cooked. I even get that kind of juiciness that you want, you know, in the cazón. Not bad at all. I've had bitter, I've had way worse as well. So yeah. Right, prawns.
Like I'm force-feeding you.
I know. Doesn't really taste of anything, like you said. There's a little bit of salt, but not a lot. So a little bit more salt would have been good.
Before we go, we have to score La Sureña.
Yeah.
So what are we thinking, Yoli?
We're thinking that Lizarrán was better than La Sureña, but marginally, and La Sureña was better than Montaditos.
Marginally.
As well.
So we're thinking, we've been debating this for a couple of minutes over our bucket of beers, and we've been thinking, okay, so we're doing Montaditos at 1.5 out of 5. La Sureña is 2 out of 5, and we're doing 2.5 for Lizarrán because again, it's still this tasted very fast foody and by comparison. So Lizarrán just tasted a bit fresher. It still wasn't really that tasty, really, but just slightly fresher to us. Anyway, on to Tapa Tapa. Okay, now we're in stop 4. Tapa Tapa Bar de Tapas. They've got literally the word tapa in 3 times in 5 words, which is pretty impressive and makes pretty clear what they do. Now this place is a little different from the first 3 we were at. You know, those first 3 I would consider more kind of fast foody. This place only has about 10 or 11 outlets. This place is a little more classy. You'll notice they have pictures on the menu. So this place reminds me a little bit more of an American group of restaurants where in each outlet they have everything very neat, everything very ordered. You know, we'll see. Is it that much better? The dishes have come out already and they do look better, so we're going to dive in and taste it and see what it's like. Okay, they've certainly got the presentation down. Now, you know, in a lot of traditional places it's not about presentation, but these guys know that, you know, we live in an Instagram age and they've made everything kind of visually appealing. So let's try the meatballs. The meat's kind of a bit rubbery. Flavor's kind of okay. I don't know. It's better, much better than the previous places we've been to, but it's just kind of a bit loveless.
Albóndigas, meatballs. Let's see. I'm missing juiciness again. The sauce is nice. Let's see the potatoes. The sauce is nice. The meat is kind of really compact. Not my favorite.
Okay, gambas. Gambas al ajillo, one of my favorite recipes. A lot of oil in here. A little too much for my liking, but again, looks really impressive. Yeah, again, a bit like the meatballs, kind of meh. Better than the other places we've been to by far so far. I don't know, just don't taste very exciting or something. See what you think, Yoli.
Let's see. This is lacking salt. What can I say? A little bit oily, and I'm missing heat. You know, there's not a lot of chili in there. Chili will be good there.
Okay, last one, the croqueta de jamón. Kind of the best of the bunch, actually.
There you go.
Of these dishes, like a bit gummy. But
okay.
It's not quite. I don't quite like the texture in there, but they actually taste of jamón, which is good. So what do you think, Yoli?
Let's see this croqueta. I actually really like it. Yeah, it's very yummy. It's you know, not only like, you know, ham flavor, but you know, you can get a little bit of the cocido flavor in there. Texture is nice and flavor, and the salt is right. You know, my favorite actually.
Favorite of the day. Okay, so we just got the bill. We're paying a little more here, well, a lot more here than some of those other places, but yeah, different kind of vibe here, different kind of deal. But anyway, there we go. So it's points time for Tapa Tapa, Bar of Tapas. Yoli, one question. Is it true that the more times the word tapa is in the name of a tapas bar, the less authentic it is?
Well, it may be bad. I must say that this was the best place out of the four.
This was the best place out of the four. We both agree on that. It is, it's more expensive, but it is different league, but I'm gonna give it a 3. Still kind of like, I don't know, everything was kind of correct. You know, better than the others, but still kind of systematized food, and you can do a lot better. So there's so many recommendations on this channel for great places to eat that are, you know, as I say, where they make the food full of love, and it's just kind of tastier and kind of better. But, you know, I think these guys are kind of okay. So yeah, we're not gonna be too hard on these guys. Have you eaten at any of these places? Let us know in the comments below. Let us know what you thought. And look, we'd love you to subscribe if you want to see more videos. Usually we go to places we really recommend, and like the video if you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.
Ciao.